就慢慢来吧。
Hello everyone, this is section 51, group 10. We are group, my name is Sean Geng, also Zhou Yan, and also Zhu. Sorry, 我重新来了。
开始来吧，不用介绍人了，直接组。
Okay.
开始吧。
Hello everyone, this is section 51, group 10, and this is our final project. We would like to give you a visual summary of global education. We mainly focus on the number of out-of-school children, means the years of schooling in U.S. public school locations. We have some research questions. The first one is there any gender inequality in primary education? If there is, are there any improvements in the recent years? The second question is, how many children are out of school worldwide? The third question is, which country has the highest years of education? We also have questions like, how does GDP impact the number of years of education? And where are the public schools located in the United States? In this application, we have several methods. We mainly use web scraping, map visualization, Plotly, animation, text visualizer, and leaflet. Here's a brief introduction of our team. We go to the first part. It's a text visualizer. You can see there is a word cloud over here. We can move its numbers of words shows. Like we move to 50, you can see there's definitely 50 keywords. All of the keywords are web scraping from Word Bank website. And you could also choose like the way you want it to be disappear. And also you can choose the color you want. And also it goes to the next part. The next part is the global rise of education. It shows different genders for primary education out of school in different years. There is a button that by pressing it you can show from different years. The years range from 1970 to 2015. It's loading a little slow because of the really big data set. Okay, I just pause it. And also you could use different genders. You can choose male, female, and difference. Difference is I took the difference from the female out of school over the male out of school. You can see when the color becomes a little darker when there is a higher number of person out of school. And then we goes to the regional trends.
Yeah, we also use the same data to do the regional trend to show more detailed information on those different regions. We can see we use the Plotly to plot this diagram. We can see when you interact with plotting, there will be more information show on the diagram, and you can see here as the color gets darker, it means the time goes back to earlier time, and gets brighter means more close to the now. And so we can see it can show the different trend in the different region. And the more interesting is in our data we have take some different country bound together to form like middle income country level to show how middle income country treat the gender inequality on the education. Here the middle income, you can see there's a bad gender inequality happen to there, and it's not getting better until the 2015. And now we can go to the dashboard.
Okay, here's our dashboard. You can see there is a picture for the country with highest average education. The time range from 1990 to 2015. And you can see that in 1990s, United States has average highest education, and it goes to the 2000, things gonna change. In 2000, it seems like the European countries have higher average longest education. And also there is a search bar. Like we can search, this is the average education years for Germany. Since I'm in United States, I can search United States. This is for US. You can see the average education years, it increases a little and then stays stable in the recent years. And also you can search for China. And you can see that although the average education years in China is relatively lower at the beginning, but it increases dramatically in the recent years. And also there is a stack picture over here.
Right under the country flag, we can see a stack graph here, and it shows the out of school children for each education level from the year of 1998 to 2015. The different color indicates a different education level and the students out of school. So generally, we can see as time passed by, like especially for like 2015, the out of school children are getting lesser and lesser, which is a very good trend globally.
And then we move to the public schools. This is a picture for US public school locations. You can search any states you want. Like for now, I'm living in DC. I want to see if there are any public schools near me. Here's a picture of DC, and when you see like this is a school I really want to go to, just put a mouse over here and you can see the name of the public schools. You can search any states you want, even some islands. Here are the public schools. And then we move to the last part, the world trend.
Okay, now let's talk about the world trend. Here is actually some technical issue for showing the GIF pictures on Shiny dashboard, but we can still display it. So in the left part of the dashboard, we can choose how many countries we want to show, from 1 country to 152, and the default value is 50. And we can also show whether we are going to show the country label. So here we choose to show the country label. Actually, the code can run successfully, but we cannot show the picture here. So we'll just open the directory and to show the picture to you. It's a really cool picture here. This is actually an animation of the average year of education versus the GDP per capita for each country from 1998 to 2013. So each point is representing one country, and here we also have icons. Like we can the size of the point is the size of the point is represented by the population. So we can see some of really big points like Mexico, Indonesia, and United States. And the color of country is filled by whether there is more boys or girls are out of school. The blue points are showing there's more boys out of school, and vice versa. The red points are shown by there's more girls out of school. And the x-axis is the average year of education. The y-axis is the GDP per capita. So this graph is kind of intuitively makes sense because like it's generally you can see an upward trend. So if there's more years of education, the country will have more higher average GDP per capita. And also like for the some really poor countries in the bottom of left, we can see they have really low average year of education and low GDP per capita. So that's our project today. Thanks for your listening.